Alright, I think we're getting ready, just starting for time. Alright. Oh, it's purple hybrid on the left side. And, oh, those are blue sleeves. Never mind. It's Sakuyamon. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if I want anybody to win today. Crime on crime. I want to see if this purple hybrid, though, is using some of the new techs from BT21. So that'll be interesting to look at. Ooh, the Mimi. All right, okay. We've come into the new age. They can take away my mat tamer, but they can't take away my dignity. Whoa, all right. Second training here. Finds a TK. You want to search security? You want to search top deck? We're going to search top deck here. This Sakuyamon too good to pass up. Wishing for a tie. Invest a one. Oh, I'm so sorry, little one. Although I guess we could go to time. But with these two decks, fat chance. All right. Ukomon, Ukomon. Thank you. Jack right to the bottom. Thank you. No memory cheating today, kids. You got to pay for them costs. Isaac Lore versus Jaden. Dang. We got a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro tag up here? Yeah, this is fine, right? You can... It's either this or you get kind of... Actually, hold on. You can be a little greedy here, right? You can be a little greedy. You play down a 3-cost tamer here, and there's a very low chance your board's getting yeeted. So you can actually take advantage of the Ukomon for one more turn and then use the... Yeah, okay. Hold on, wait, what? 2 on the Mimi. And then... Do we play out another tamer? Oh, no, okay. We go Min Boost instead. Whew. Oh, man, he's schmoovin'. Do we pick up the Velgar? I think it's a Velgar pick. No, we go Nidhogg because we want the discard later on for more memory. Okay, I see you, Isaac. And then we gain the one off the Mimi here to lock him. Nice. If I might ask, why not use both here? Why would you not use both? He put him to 3 on the Min Boost, but you could suspend both Mimis and put him at 1, but you put him at 2 instead. Oh, he wants to steal turn. I see. Okay. That's right. Yeah, this is an all turns effect, so you can, especially when opponents are using this deck here. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. But, like, what option would he have seen? And I think it might have been worth considering resting that second Mimi. We saw him pick up the... We saw him pick up the Renamon the turn before. Likely going to get played considering there's no level 3 in the back. This is the Renamon you don't play in the back. You play the EX1 version in the back to evolve to take advantage of its inheritance effects later on. I feel like it was a smart choice to actually get that second Mimi because he'd be working with 2 memory this turn. Or 4 total, right? Anyway, Ukomon... We're going to get the effect again thanks to the Sakuyamon coming out of Raising, and that we're going to turbo out our level 3s here just for a bunch of offensive pressure. Another Gabumon comes down. I haven't seen a Duskmon yet. That kind of makes me a little bit worried. Cuts, yeah, I mean, he does cut out going into more trainings, but it feels like this guy realizes that he needs to get moving, considering the pressure of the Ukomon on board, plus 2 Tamers already. I think that turn almost forced him to play down, Jesus Christ, to play down the Renamon there to search harder. We do see the Rika Tamer, and she's going to get level 4 or level 6. I'm imagining we're going to see the level 4 here. Oh, no, never mind. He's got one, so we pick up the 6 instead. The protection effects from the Sakuyamon aren't that great against Velgar, though. Like, bouncing protection is like, meh. Purple doesn't really bounce at all, so. Okay. I think it's really... If you can get rid of this Renamon, I think you're in a really good position. Even if you don't attack security this turn, just getting rid of the Renamon basically locks up game. Unless he has like a Talmon ace. That could be a little bit problematic. But barring that, I think that you're like living good. There's no way they're going to do that though, right? Oh, he just passes over 1. I mean, it's still possible, right? With 2 trainings on the board, you still give your opponent the out. Yeah, that means that Jaden has to have it this turn, though. We're going to spin. Okay, I think he does, too. So we're going to go into our Sakuyamon to play down another Rika Tamer if we've got it. Question mark? Question mark? No, I don't think he does. Unfortunate. We're gonna spin the second one. Spin one to go into Talmon here. This is gonna let us play down. Yeah. An option, a plugin basically at cost -2. So we're gonna see the Super Evolution plugin here. One draw, and then we evolve into the level 6 Sakuyamon. I'm assuming we picked up last turn to completely annihilate the. Oh no! If you do this though, you just lose turn, don't you? Oh no, he can keep turn. He can keep turn. Never mind. Oh no, he loses turn. This is turn over. So minus 2k on the Sakuyamon, minus 2k on. Oh, minus 6k on the Sakuyamon, and then minus 2k on. Oh, I think he has to play an option first to get this. Oh, he's scrambled. His turn continues here. Okay, so he's just pinning the effects. I think he did the minus 2k to this, which seems really strange. So scramble here into Valder. And this suspends everything. Oh, no! Forcing the suspension here means he can't get the... Oh, that's so nasty. That's so nasty. Oh, something should be deleted, though, right? He didn't minus 6k to anything. Yeah, Psyche reduces play cost reduction, but not evolution cost reduction. And right now, Jaden's using evolution cost reduction, so... Yeah, he should only be able to suspend one, right? He needs one for every level 6, so he actually might be able to steal turn. Yeah, and then one of these is... Yeah. Yeah, you need the Sakuya X here to get the double suspend and the double memory. I mean, you could suspend the... Oh, actually, you wouldn't want to do that, right? Because it's already on your side of the board, so... Yeah, the mask's going to set you to 3 anyway. Sorry, I'm still confused. Why wasn't anything removed off of the effect of the Sakuyamon to minus 6k? And... We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this all once... Or we'll see how this resolves once Isaac starts his turn. Okay, so the deletion there... Oh, okay, yeah. So finish all of his effects first, and then the order processing. Doesn't deletion happen first, though? Oh, is Sakuyamon's effect worded that way? That it's not like the Sakuya X where you can get the effect after it evolves. It has to see the option be played. Couldn't you just order the effect so that Sakuyamon plays? Oh no, you can't because the option gets played out. Because yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he discarded cards there. Maybe he's trying to fill trash for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, you didn't need to do that because you're gonna go to 3. Sequence is correct, but it's weird to think about. Hold on a second. You gotta type it out, Emiya. Give me the quick easy points. There's no quick easy. Oh damn it. Hold on a second. All right, yeah, they can hear you now. All right.
So can everybody hear me?
Yeah, they should be able to hear you. I can see you on the mic levels.
Okay, so this sequence of plays is correct.
Oh wow.
So there was a rule change, I want to say the end of last year.
Mm-hmm.
That's changed it. So thank you for the people shouting in chat. That changed how DP-based deletion works. A couple people in chat are sort of on the correct vein of the game now sees it as 0 DP and kills it.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that changed was when on deletion effects would trigger.
Okay.
The sort of triggering event is backdated to at the same time that the thing that caused it and those effects would trigger. So in this case, Sakuya says minus 6k something.
Yeah.
And use an option.
Okay.
So the minus 6k is given towards, let's say, the Psychmon in this instance.
Mm-hmm.
That Psychmon technically does die at the next rules check.
Yeah.
But the game doesn't see its on deletion triggering.
Yeah.
It sees the game triggering at the same time as the finishing effect of the evolution of the scramble.
Oh, so it no longer
Because the
interrupts is
scramble,
what you're saying.
it never really interrupted. It's
Oh.
just that the rules would have to wait for the effect to finish before
Mm-hmm.
deleting, and then that would cause a newer, more recent triggered event to happen.
Mm-mm-mm.
Now that triggered event is backdated to the event that caused the minus DP, which in this case is tied together with the scramble. So the when
Okay.
digivolving effect of Valderarm and the minus 2k inherit is at the same time after the completion of the scramble evolution.
Okay, so
Uh,
yeah, it feels kind of like what Shane's saying. So like the effects trigger at the same time. There's a DP rule check, but the turn player's priority means that the scramble goes off first. Is that right?
Sakuya is worded weirdly. The
Mm.
effects of the options that she uses are integrated into her effect, and you
Oh.
finish it as if it was her effect.
Oh. That's wonky.
Um,
So you basically have to
it is
finish
a
her
bit.
effect
It's
first.
why it's why the old Sakuyamon main mode
Mm-hmm.
uh used the option but didn't really work well with delays because delays would play themselves out and finish. And it's
Mm.
why those effects that say use an option then do something else can still work. It's the same
Ah.
way the big old Jesmon GX works, and it just absorbs part of the when digivolving as its own effect.
Yeah.
That's basically what Sakuya does with options. So in this
Oh.
case, the Volder Arm evolution and the minus 2k is part of the same resolution of that scramble. So it's the Cupimon on and the Cupimon on delete happen all at the same triggering time. So turn player as the Sakuya
Whoa.
player gets to resolve all the Volderarm stuff,
Mm-hmm.
gets to minus 2k, which would make the like Ukomon, let's say, now the newest when newest on delete,
Mm-hmm.
trashes to gain a memory, trashes to gain a memory, so on and so forth.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yes. It is
So
a fully legal sequence.
that's
It's just
crazy.
not intuitive to think about
It really isn't.
because you need to have a really deep understanding of how minus DP works, how Sakuya's when digivolving and option cards work, and
Okay.
trigger layers.
Yeah, the trigger layers is the thing I think that's tripping me up here.
Yeah, it's basically now if an on deletion caused by minus DP happens,
Mm-hmm.
it is considered at the same timing as whatever saw the usage of minus DP.
When you say whatever saw the minus of usage DP, what do
So
you
let's
mean?
say let's say for example, if you have there's an old Patamon that says when something dies to having 0 DP, gain 1 memory.
Mm-hmm.
That and the on delete would happen at the same time. Now.
Okay, so you would, but in this case, when the Patamon sees that deletion or the zero DP, the player would.
Yes.
So even though the Digimon is at zero DP, the turn player with the Patamon would actually gain the memory first, and then the deletion would happen. Is that correct?
The
Because of
deletion would
priority.
happen, but the rules backdate the effect, backdate the triggering of that on delete to
Mm-hmm.
whatever caused the minus deletion. So it doesn't create a newer derived trigger, as it's called in the CRM.
All right, hold on.
Yeah,
So
do you understand why I didn't want to explain this with the text?
so let's do this. Let's go back really quickly and take a look at the
Yeah,
actual.
let's go back and I'll give it a turn by turn. I'll give it a play by play as we go on.
All right, so we
'Cause I'm
start
watching the
here.
stream as well.
Let me.
Yeah. I'm very sorry to everybody in chat. Very sorry to whoever's in chat.
So,
I think this is a bit too far.
oh yeah, it is. My
This
bad.
is
All right.
this is the map play.
Okay, so we're at one here on Jaden's side, and he is going to use the training. Yeah, this is all. This is all like pretty straightforward.
Yeah. So this is all deleted. This is exactly why I'm like I can't explain this over text. Yeah, what Mauro is saying in the chat. So if one effect causes both reduces something to 0 DP and activates something else, everything is basically triggered together instead of 0 DP activating later. It's not quite later. It's activating as a newer trigger. But yeah, so he evolves into the Tau. The Tau uses the
Evolution
Digivolution draw, evolve into these.
Sakuyamon. All right.
Basically, yeah. Sakuya. It's more relevant Maru to effects that see other things deleted.
All right. So
As
here
well.
he suspends. He decides to go into the Rika Tamer first. Suspend off
Yes.
of the option play, and then
Yeah,
gain a
that's
memory.
fine. It should actually be here that the minus DP procs, but
Yeah, because
he gives it to
he gives it
he
to the
gives it to the
Psychemon,
Psycho.
right?
Okay, yeah. Yep. And so now, he changes. Yeah. So now the QP, he's trying not to pop the Ugo with the thing, because now he uses the Sakuya's effect.
Yeah, he plays the option card for the scramble here to go into Valder arm.
Gonna use the option card to scramble into Valder for -3, so he puts him.
This should be a 3 cost though, so we know that.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later, but
Sure.
so
now what's happened?
yeah,
The Sakuya -6K has been given to something. That Digimon is dead.
yeah,
But so let's say it's the Sakuyamon where you're hovering over.
yeah,
The Sakuyamon, because something triggered it triggered something else, and the 0 DP. The 0 DP says delete it, but that deletion is at the same time as the other effects trigger. So the when digivolving, the QP, if it hasn't been resolved, would be pending as well now, and the Valderarm evolution are all pending at the same time.
I see, and
Because it's turn prior,
yeah,
Sakuya gets to do all of the effects first.
yeah, and because these are all essentially like one blob of effects at this point, he has to wait until everything's done on okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
so
Mimi
nasty.
has triggered in this instance and can do it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
well,
it's a legal interaction. Oh, thanks, Maru. It's a legal interaction, just really weird to think about.
yeah, it is a little wonky. Just like I guess like the way that Sakuyamon like bundles effects is also kind of strange. So we're actually gonna
Yeah, we haven't
unsuspend
really had
everything.
another deck that does this sort of thing.
Thanks, Kurova. This is currently Emiya talking.
Yeah. Hi, I resident judge that's awakened roughly the same time zone as East is in.
All right, so okay, I think we've resolved it. Yeah, it is kind of strange here though that he decides to throw away cards here, but all right.
He probably throws away cards because he can technically get to 4 memory instead of
3, 1,
3.
2.
But I don't know why you do that because you're still under the Valderarm can't unsuspend.
Yeah. All right, so just remember that Sakuya bundles the effects, and then because turn prio, you have to get to do all of this stuff first, and then we go back in. Okay. Take care, big dog. Much appreciated.
Yep.
Well, that was crazy. All right, so now we've got this situated. Isaac still gets a turn, so let's see. Takumi did this a lot as well. Oh yeah, the -16K, right? So if you're Isaac here, you don't have enough to close out game anymore because of the suspended tamer. Although I guess it was still a little bit tight just because the evolutions off of Mimi and Matt, Mimi and Matt were going to be really expensive if you're going into a Duskmon. You're paying full cost and you get no like reduction. Whoa! We just blow it up and leave him with nothing. You know, that works too. Okay, yeah. And then we use the Rivals Barrage to wipe, but then we get the Mimi to rest, and we put him at 3 again. Okay, not bad. This is good because he's spent a lot of he's used a lot of resources to get to that one Valder arm, and I don't know if he has much left over. He does not use the Scramble, which means I think he still has to search again. So another Rika Tamer, and this is going to give us, wow. Oops, all level 4s and 5s. Are all of his level 3s at the bottom, though? It's so strange. I feel like he's only seen a single level 3 the whole game. How do we close the turnout, though? Without it doesn't matter how much you give away, right? As long as it's 3. Yeah. Because of the Matt Tamer, 3 is the minimum he's going to be able to put him at. And there it... Oh, my God. That's where they were hiding. All of them were clumped together. Ooh, that's so unfortunate. Puts him at 1, but it doesn't matter. We're going to go to 3 anyway. Dang. Sakuyamon player problems. All my wide hip foxes are stuck together. All right, so now I think that Isaac might have... even still, I think it's still kind of tough, right? He did not promote the Gabumon. No memory off of it, but you could swing and then still get the +1. Alright, Duskmon does come out here for 3. It's going to be a swing. We're going to go Velger. 0 cost evolve. We're going to blow up nothing. He's got two. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, I don't know if I like this. We're gonna use the Velgar effect to discard two cards off both players' decks. I don't know if I like putting cards in Jaden's trash though because of the scrambles. Um, One check though. Oh, well, Velgamon dies. In the old days, yeah. Thankfully, Bandai has intervened. All right, so Velgar dies. We recycle the Matt Tamer. Oh, he's just gonna hard play the. Okay. And then, oh, nice, 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 nice. So we discard the Nidhogg, that's +1 memory. We discard. Oh, the Matt sees the discard, that's also +1 memory, so we could put him at 1. Not bad. Okay. Isaac's doing his damnedest to give him as little to work with. And this might be. We won't see any attacks come out, so the best he can do is a -5k blanket, and that might not be enough. Because what, Velgar or Dusk is 6, is that right? Velgar 7 base? Oh, he can't use the scramble, that's right, because of there's nothing on board. Good eye. Very good eye. Yeah, that's why we keep Goblin Racing. That makes perfect sense now. Alright. Isaac's got his eye on the prize here. He's like, build up the tamers, do a little bit of chip damage, and then when I need to do the thing, before he gets to his like Sakuyamon, I know when that turn's going to happen because he has to build out on raising, then I can go all in. Another Mim boost. 1, 2. That's a Rena X. Scramble Starmons, and I think that is the. Yeah, this is the Cubimon that pulls back a plugin from the trash, or you can discard a plugin and draw 2. So he's probably going to pull back the evolution plugin. And this goes to hand. Oh, he's going to keep turn, though. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hey! The option wars. Did y'all see that? The option wars, bro. He said, hold on. He said suspend. He said pick up the Cubimon. That was 2 to go to 0. Keep my turn. And he was like, rest and steal that turn back. The actual option wars. Jaden tried, though. All right, so it looks like this might be the turn. We come out with the Gabumon. That's a swing. Doesn't die, unfortunately. We're not going to get that extra memory. But we can just use this Koichi for great effect, right? We just need 2 swings, and I think that... Oh, maybe we need an option. Hold on. This should be possible, though, right? Yeah, 2. Do we have any way to discard? We've got to have something. It's got to be something, bro. Was it Death Slinger off the top? Oh, yeah, Arrestor Superior. That's what I was waiting for, the hero. Let's see it. Pop. Pop. We're going to pop the Gabumon to gain the memory. That's it. Doesn't matter. Got it. Gabumon does the deal. Yeah, this is fine. Pop Gabumon. Pop the Gabumon. Yeah, 1, 2. Hit the security. Yup. Hey, we found all the Renamon. Yeah, this is fine. So we pop the oh my god. Isaac, please, Isaac, brother, please see it. Isaac, come on. You've got options, buddy. You can do this. He's seen it. 20/20 vision this fella has. 15/20 vision. That's good, right? I can't remember if the top number or the bottom number is better. 15/20 vision this man has. We rest here. Yup. 3, do we have a singular other level 4? And of course we do. Go to 3, or excuse me, go evolve for 3, swing, and that's game. Whew, that was a scary one. That was a very scary game. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see any of the hero stuff come out of Isaac's deck. I was hoping for like the Arrestor Jabon Superior mode as a way to like close out games, like the new hero one, but didn't get to see it, unfortunately. That would have also just like cleaned up the game as well, right? But maybe he doesn't even run them? Maybe not. feel like his deck was so focused and honed on like discard plus memory and like the mimes. He might not even run any of the new stuff. Well, purple hybrid down but not out.